Hi everyone, it's your passive baller again discussing the game between Orlando Magic and Cleveland Cavaliers. This is for January 4 game day of the NBA. This is one of those interesting games for tomorrow. Um, why? Because these two teams are actually performing well. Let's talk about their standings. Orlando Magic is currently at number 2 in the East with 4 wins and 2 losses. Matter of fact, Cleveland Cavaliers is ranked number 4, but they actually have the same record, 4 wins and 2 losses. So, whoever wins on this match would go solo number 2. So for sure, even though I know it's way early at this point, both teams would want to be at solo number 2. All right, so for let's talk about Orlando Magic first. Orlando Magic 4 wins, 2 losses. I'm not really surprised about how well Orlando Magic is performing right now. Uh, well, if you could remember, since last bubble or last season, Orlando Magic already made it to the playoffs. So I actually expected them to be better this year or this season, and here they are now. They're actually showing that. So I wasn't really surprised at all. Maybe I was surprised that they started out with a 4-0, but them performing well, not really. All right. So they started out with a 4-0, but they lost back to back, and so they are now at 4-2 with a 2 game losing streak. All right. Well, for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they also started hot with 3-0. Well, thanks to my New York Knicks, they had their first loss, and so it is a bit of a roller coaster ride since then, and now they are having a 4-2 record as well. Again, this is very interesting, and since it is interesting, it is and normally interesting matches are hard to predict. Um, but for me, what I could say is that if I said earlier that I expected Orlando Magic to be performing well this season, I honestly did not think that Cleveland Cavaliers would be this good this season, especially at this point when Kevin Love is not actually available. I think Love has only played for like 1 game, maybe 2. I'm not really sure. But he is actually hurt, right? Not only Love, Cleveland Cavaliers has a lot of people who are out, who are not available due to injuries. They have, of course, Kevin Love, Windler, Garland is listed as day to day. Although I've seen some sites saying that he might be playing against Orlando. Their rookie Isaac Okoro is also questionable. Della Vedova, due to concussion, listed as out, and Kevin Porter. So there are a lot of people who are out in Cleveland, but despite of that, again, they're at 4 wins and 2 losses. So it's interesting to see, and I can't help but imagine if all these people are out, or at least Kevin Love and Okoro and Porter. Um, it's just so exciting to see them to be a bit more complete, so to speak. So hopefully that they would be well, and but for now, let's deal with who they have on the court. Now, the ones who are actually leading them is of course Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond is leading the team in terms of scoring, in terms of rebounding, in terms of defense. His co-big or the power forward along with him in the starting five is Larry Nance Jr. because again Kevin Love is not available. But not only those two are performing well, Sexton, Osman, and the other bench players are also performing well. It seems like they're comfortable sitting down and resting up because they have full trust that the bench would actually be able to cover up for them. Now for Drummond, he has JaVale McGee, to go in for him if ever he would need to rest due to foul trouble or due to some fatigue. But for the others, we have Dotson, the one from New York. Who's this dude? Dean Wade, Stevens, Bolden. Those are the other players. Thonmaker, but he's not really getting a lot of minutes. But Dante Exum, by the way. That's why I'm really kind of confused as to how Cleveland is able to perform this much, and I'm so surprised, and I just can't wait to see them be complete. Now for Orlando Magic, again, they also have players who are hurt. Let's take a look at them. For Orlando Magic, Fournier is listed as day to day, although he is expected to play on this game. This is due to, I guess, back injury. Ennis is actually listed as out. This is due to hamstring injury. And Isaac, as we know, is out. Al Farouk Amino and OKK. They're all out. And same thing. Just imagine if those five are all available, all healthy. Man, Orlando could be scary. So there. So let's go down the wire. Who is gonna win on this match? So obviously it will be Drummond versus Vucevic, right? And it will be Sexton going up. I wonder who Sexton would be going up against with in Orlando. I wonder if they would have Cole Anthony take him, or maybe it will be Fultz. I'm not really sure. Aaron Gordon would go up against Larry Nance. So again, this is a very interesting game. I think this won't be a blowout. At least that's what I think about it. And again, they have the same record. It's just that the Orlando Magic has been to back-to-back losses, while Cleveland Cavaliers is actually coming off a win. My pick on this would be for us to stay away from the money line, because I'm even looking at it, and possibly this could be a close match. So I'm leaning towards selecting the one which has the plus, and the team which has the momentum. And obviously that's Cleveland, because they're coming off a win. Cleveland last played when? Let me take a look. Cleveland Cavaliers, where are we? So here we go. They last played against the Hawks. And man, we're talking about Atlanta Hawks, one of the top teams in the East as well. And guess what? They defeated Atlanta Hawks, man. And they just had a rest. So they're actually fresh going to this game. That's another factor. Although the Orlando Magic is also coming off a rest. I really wonder as to why they lost against Oklahoma. I mean, no disrespect to Oklahoma, but I really feel like Orlando is way better than Oklahoma, and they already defeated Oklahoma once prior to that last game of theirs. So I'm not really sure what's going on with Orlando right now. But my suggestion is for us to pick Cleveland Cavaliers with the plus. Let me take a look. The spread here is Cleveland Cavaliers plus 4.5. So it's Orlando minus 4.5. My suggestion is for us to, again, stay away from the money line and take Cleveland plus 4.5 instead. Again, I repeat, let's take Cleveland plus 4.5. And I'm expecting to see Cleveland Cavaliers at the end of the day be on the 5-2 record. If not, at least being able to cover that plus 4.5 for you guys to earn some extra cash right there. Okay? Now, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do. Please click on the subscribe button. Hit on the bell button as well, or the bell logo. That way, you would be notified if ever there would be a new notification or a new prediction that has been uploaded already. In the YouTube channel, I also placed like a button there in the upper right. It's a button that will bring you to our Facebook page. You can like and follow that Facebook page. That way, you can also gain access to my Messenger account. If ever you got some questions or clarifications about the bets that that you want to place on an NBA game, that you have some clarifications that you want to make. Again, I'm gonna be responding as soon as I would be available, and I promise you that. Okay? Thank you guys for the support. Just hang in there for the other predictions for the remaining games for January 4 game date. Peace out. Responsible gaming. Pass I love. God bless.